Test, test. Just making sure the haters can see me okay. All right, here we go. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Tech Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing Tuesday. I just closed my position. I announced it to my Learn Plan Profit group. Again, friendly reminder, I trade and work with one team and one team only. And if you want to watch me trade live every single morning, you don't have to, but if you want the ability to watch me trade live every single morning, it's the second link in the description down below. And we're running currently our biggest sell. As you can see, I left myself with my one lucky share, $12,354.28 is what I'm up right now. I closed it out. It wasn't showing much signs of progress on QQQ. Again, SQQQ is a Nasdaq short, meaning that it goes up when the Nasdaq market goes down. It's very simple. So as long as you focus on market direction, you can do well regardless if the market is bullish or bearish. Last week, I made a lot of mistakes. I don't want to overlook it, right? I recapped my red trades and I took a hard hit in the sense of like my ego, right? The stock market, like I've said so many times before, is a horrible place to learn that you have an ego issue, right? I always try to learn from my mistakes, and last week I just continued to fight the trend. Market was rising. Market was showing signs of higher highs and higher lows. Yet I continue to think that the market was overbought and it would not pull on back, right? Ever since kind of like the bank failure, the market began to take off. I think it was like March 13th. Yeah, March 13th, March 14th, we bottomed out there. We even talked about, the previous support range, based off previous patterns. Like 290 was a common support range. I was well aware of it, but I was like, no, banks are failing. Like market should be selling off. And again, this is where you can get really caught up. And I know the reason I'm sharing this with you is I know that I'm not the only one that ever makes that same mistake, right? Where you think and you believe in your heart that, hey, the market should be selling off. But for whatever reason, they say the market's rigged. At the end of it, we all have the same chance to go long than we do to go short, right? So as long as you focus on market direction, this is why I'm using myself as an example, not just sharing my successes, but also sharing my losses so you can understand why it's so important to remove that ego when it comes down to trading and to really focus on what's important, and that's simple market direction. As of right now, just wanted to make sure that you guys were all aware of it. We are testing the EMA support for QQQ, which is the Nasdaq ETF. If we continue to trade below the EMA and begin to form lower lows and lower highs, please do not be surprised if the market begins to pull on back, maybe potentially to the moving average. That's not a crash. It's what it does. Anytime that it rises and becomes overbought, it corrects itself. It becomes overbought, it corrects itself. We don't know if we're going to consolidate here and then continue to rally, or if we're actually going to give back a little bit more, and then the more that this thing sells off, the more that SQQQ will rise. And again, my exit was not perfect. My entries were not perfect, but they were okay. They were good, especially based off of my little mistake yesterday. So today I made 12K. Yesterday I made 14K. I was up nearly 18K yesterday. And guess what? I like to slow things down with this 5-minute time frame. And when I saw this break of pattern, I thought it was going to be a nice little fake out like it was earlier. And I held on a little bit longer than I should have. And I gave back, $3,500. And I ended the day at $14,000 in the green. Today, I didn't want to make that same mistake. And I announced it to my LPP team. So again, not only do they get to watch me trade live every morning, but as the day goes on, I also post updates on what I'm paying attention to. Let me make this very clear. I do not tell people where to buy, nor do I tell people where to sell. I share my idea of where I think the market is going for the day, and then I share my plan. So if there's a break of pattern, I have my stop loss. They get to see where I'm going to be cutting losses. So it gives them an inside look on kind of not just my thought process, but also on my trade plan. And if you are someone that's struggling with market direction and or a sense of direction, remember, that's the whole point that we are here. You can learn how to do this all on your own. I'm telling you this openly, right? I learned how to do this all on my own. A simple question to ask yourself is, how much money will you lose and how much time will it take for you to learn how to do this on your own, right? Would it be more efficient and more effective for you to be able to join and watch me trade live every day? That's the question that you can ask yourself, right? And if you see value in that, then great, join our team, the second link down below. If not, and you want to figure this out on your own, I respect that. Then, best of luck to you. The biggest thing with that is I hope that you don't just give up when things go and get tough, right? Because that's the whole point of being a part of a community that you value. And at least for me, I guess our LPP team can speak for itself, but at least for me, I enjoy our morning live sessions, and it's a great way for me to start my morning every single day. So Just wanted to recap the overall day. I wanted to show you that I closed my position. I have no open position on TQQQ other than my one lucky share. And again, it's an inside joke for those that continue to ask, why do you have one lucky share? It's an inside joke. And if you're not part of LPP, then you probably don't get it. But yeah, overall, closed my trade. Only thing I focused on today was shorting the market with going into SQQQ. And we'll see where the market ends up going. If the market ends up on the 30-minute time frame, like we said, the 1 hour time frame, if we end up breaking below the EMA line tomorrow and continue to form signs of lower lows and lower highs, I'll continue to short the market. If we show signs of a support here and begin to go up, I'll go long with the market and enter TQQQs. So again, I'm trying to not overcomplicate my trading, but just like you guys, I make simple mistakes, and it means that I just have to reset myself, right? So I'm very excited to follow up, and I will see you all tomorrow at Market Open for our live session. Hope that we're under thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And again, do not forget, if you guys want to enter, let me go ahead and do this. So again, if you guys want to join our LPP team, you get access to our A to Z video lesson library, our private live trading sessions. You get access to our private group chat, and then access to the TechBuds HQ. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access. And right now we are running our biggest sell, and that is that second link in the description down below. And also you get automatically entered 5,000 times for the GTR or 50K giveaway. Again, this is something that no one else offers. And just by signing up, you automatically get enrolled in that giveaway. Another way to enter is you head on over to shoptechbuds.com or the fourth link in the description down below. And for every $1 that you spend, it equals 5 entries. So if you want to learn more about this giveaway, more about the GTR, the build sheet, and everything that's included, again, 50K cash or this GTR in your driveway. So I'm excited to announce the winner. If you want to learn more about this, the fourth link in the description down below. Like always, continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.